Emotional flow. Energy cannot be created or destroyed. So if that is the law of the universe, then you have to ask yourself, why is my life like this? Why am I attracting certain people, certain situations? Why is there patterns repeating? Universal consciousness, source consciousness, is complete coherence. It's the heaven and earth experience and lifestyle. So what is not aligned with that for me is I am spirit that already is whole, that is already creation, and that already is heaven on earth, which drops down into this physical vessel. And then I ask myself, as I'm the radio transmitter of this vessel. So if I have got the field of creation within me, then I ask, well, why am I attracting certain toxicity, certain types of relationships, certain addictions, certain habits? For me, the key is embodiment, that information, that unresolved resentment, for example, or hatred or destruction energies of separation is within the vessel, the transmitter. The essence is pure without any judgment. But what is in the what is in the actual vessel? What is in the vessel is genetic memory fields, um, programming, abuse frequencies, self-hatred, ancestral hatred, past life hatred. And these are systems which have not been brought up to the consciousness yet and have not been accepted. Energy goes to where it belongs. For me, there's no bad energies. Energy just needs to go back to where it belongs, and that's the origin. And if I'm in denial of an emotion, in denial of a behavior pattern, then I'm not accepting it in this present time and space. So if I'm not present with what is in this time and space, I am not connected to creation. And whatever's in my vessel, which is not meant for my life or my system, cannot dissipate, cannot be accepted to go back to the origin. So the emotions that are within this vessel are trapped emotions where you dissociate it. And if you go through life with positive thinking, positive affirmations, you know you've got potential and you have not addressed what is emotionally frozen in your system, your radio antenna will send out that frequency. The first frequency you're sending out is always creation, coherence, presence. And then the distortion frequency is within the cells or the emotional body or the nervous system, which is the frequencies where you are dissociated and you're running from. Our nervous system is designed to protect us in the knowing. So if that knowing on the nervous system is staying in your own abusive relationship or behavior patterns, that is where your nervous system will keep you because they knows it. Creation, source consciousness, God, whatever you want to call it, is the unknown. It's creation, it's flow, it's resonance with the heaven and earth, abundance, thriving. So the nervous system will keep us in the familiar patterns. and is designed not to allow us or to accept to move into this unknown state. So we are simply accepting we have emotions, we have programs running in our system, which when they feel us going back into source, back into wholeness, which is creation, which is the unknown, which is evolution, our system's designed to create distortions, create fears, anxieties, to recreate what is already separated in your system, more of it, because it knows it. So many people are listening to this distortion within the nervous system and confusing it as their compass. It doesn't feel right, so I won't do it. So in this webinar, what I'm going to be addressing is all what is in your nervous system, all that is in your emotional body, and accepting it as it is. And when you accept everything that is in you, what is present in this time and space, with no judgments. If judgments come in, you're in the mind, you're not present. It's simply being present with what is in your system. And the energies then will go back to the origin, because there's an acceptance of moments where you couldn't accept. And then the energy will not be destroyed, will not be recreated. It will simply go to the origin. Creation wants us to evolve. Creation supports us to go to a higher frequency and states of consciousness. So, and to flow. So by simply accepting what patterns are in us, accepting our true emotions, accepting flow and resonance, that essence of you, that antenna which is sending out frequencies of coherence and accepting present state of consciousness, which is driving, will then go out through the emotional body, and that's what you will attract back. So really what this webinar is about is cleaning or allowing the dust on the transmitter to go back to the origin. So the transmission is coherence. This is a deeper sense of this webinar, of going back to source consciousness, creation. I won't call it love. For me, love, there's too many conditions and programs. For me, love is about acceptance of everything in this time and space, no judgments, compassion, and that touches me back to creation. For me, that is love. So if you feel like you would like to address what dust is on your antenna, so you radiate what is true to your own signature code, I invite you to be part of this webinar. Enjoy who you are in this time and space. And I'll see you at the webinar. This is resonating or aligned. I won't say resonating because it may not be resonating because of the dust. If this is something you'd like to accept and go deeper, I invite you to be there and part of this webinar. Have a beautiful day.